SOFI update here on the 19th. Falling wedge is pretty nice. It worked out like pretty much to the T. It hit the very bottom of the falling wedge, and we had a nice bounce off the bottom. And I personally think that there is a better chance we bottom than we're going to go lower now. Just because after looking at the overall market in depth, I think that, like, I'm just using SPX, but I think we have a little bit more in this third wave. Probably going to get a sharp fourth wave pullback, and then I think we're going to rise up into July or August. And so, looking at the structure of this chart, usually a falling wedge is not a C or an A wave. I don't even know if it can be an A or C wave. I think it has to be a B wave. So, really, I think that the chances of this being this are very slim. I think that this is more than likely this. So I think we're going to get a move like this. If we get a move like that, I'd be looking for a minimum of 868, like I said in the last video. Potentially all the way up here to 14 bucks, but probably not. I would say probably you're looking at something between 868 and probably the top. Something like up in this range. Over the next 2 or 3 months, maybe later, but probably in the next couple months. I think it'll probably be pretty quick. So that's what I'm looking for as a number one possibility, and I pretty much narrowed it down. If this is the bottom, then I'd be looking for this. I don't know if we have time to come all the way down here to 6 bucks, and that would break the falling wedge to the downside. So we'll see, but if you zoom in here on the 15-minute time frame, we got a 5-wave move off the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and label that 1 and assume that we're in a second wave. But in validation, we have to hold 631 or whatever the bottom is here. Yeah, 631 has to hold. If it breaks below 631, it invalidates this. And then the chances of us coming down here to 6 bucks are more likely. So we have to hold 631. And we have to move higher here pretty much right away because we've already retraced past the 0.61 fib at 639. Nice small bounce into the close. So I think that we're ready to go for a third wave if it's going to happen. If we break 631, then this is invalidated. But overall, my thesis for the overall market is just up, pull back, another move higher, and then a pullback into the election, and then a move after the election higher. So what makes the most sense for SOFI is A down, B up, C down, like that. So this would be A, B, C. And then we would get a C wave down into the election. We're probably coming back down here to 6 to 7 bucks. And then after that, after the election's over and we're right here, we get this final move higher. That's when we take off. And that's when we make this move like that. So that's kind of my overall thesis right now. Let's see if we can hold 631 tomorrow. And let's see if we're ready to go higher. I don't know the exact structure of how this is going to work out, but it's probably going to be pretty quick. We have earnings in a little bit more than a month now. So we're probably going to run into earnings, I would imagine. And then we should get even a more pop after that. But again, minimum target is 868. And that's the gap fill right here from March 5th. So that's pretty much it. I don't give it very much of a chance of this being the end of the B wave and just go up here to like 16, 17 bucks. I do think that they're going to make it tough on us. So look for something in here and then look for another sell-off into the election. We'll keep track of it though. Let's see what happens on Thursday and Friday. Let's see if we finally get that move higher that we're looking for. If we can break the top of this wedge and then break 794, we should be off and running to the minimum target of 868. So that's it for this update. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe if you're not already, and I will make another video probably tomorrow or Friday.